Hello everyone. Today we will be looking at the Fanxiang 500 gigabyte external portable SSD drive. Fanxiang's a great brand. They've been around for about 20 years. Um, I've got a couple of their products. One for my iPhone external drive, so I wanted to pick up another one for my portable solid state drive external version, so I could transfer files using external drive if I don't have my thumb drive with me. This is a little bit bigger than a thumb drive. It's like an external disk drive, but we'll go ahead and unbox it so you guys can see what's going. So you guys see what it looks like, and we're gonna do some quick speed tests on a slow USB port and on a quick one. So this is the external packaging. So very we got 5 years warranty. So nothing too special, just typical packaging from Fansang and all the good stuff here. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what you get inside. And then we'll run some quick benchmark tests, see if it can live up to the speed. So this drives, they're saying that it's USB 3.2 Gen 2. So it should be able to handle up to 2000 megabits per second. So with that, it is backward compatible. If you do have a slower USB port on your computer, it will just run at a slower speed. But if you want to use the max speed of this guy, make sure you have a computer that could handle Gen 3 by 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 by 2. So yeah, so not your typical square size. It's kind of like a size of two M.2 sticks put together, but this is a pretty this is an alloy case which helps dissipate heat, and it's actually really thin too. And it's a nice small design, so you can actually put this in your pocket if you want. A lot smaller than other big like 3.5 size drives. So you get the drive itself here, and you get a nice little carrying case, which is made out of soft material that you could just pretty much just slip in here and put it in your bag without damaging your drive. And then here it looks like you get a high speed data cable, and this data cable can handle two types. So obviously the drive itself is only one type of USB. It's a type C USB, and the cable here is a USB-C to USB-C. And if you don't have USB-C, you can always convert it to USB-A. So one caveat about this cable is not all cables are the same. Make sure that you use this cable that comes with it, or a cable that is capable of transferring 20 gigabits per second. As you can see here, um, it does say 20 gigabits per second. That's kind of hard to see, but it's embossed on here. So if you use USB-C to USB-C, you're good. You'll get the full data, max data output throughput that this guy can handle. But say if you're using the USB-A, this one here, it says that it could only handle 10 gigabits per second, while the USB-C here could handle 20. So if you have to use the USB-A, you'll be running about half the speed. And also make sure that your hardware can handle it, because if your hardware can't even handle these speeds, it'll run at what your hardware runs. So I know it's a lot to consider, but if you have a pretty new computer, probably within the past year, it'll probably be able to handle the speeds. But if you say you have a computer that might be like a few years old, you might have a slower USB 3 USB port, and this thing will still work with it. It'll just run at that slower speed, like I said before. So yeah, there you have it. Let's go ahead and plug it into my computer. So my computer has a lot of stuff going on it. One of my USB-C ports can handle 20 gigabits per second, or USB 3.2 2x2. So I'm going to run two tests. I'm going to run one with the full speed of my USB port, and then I'm going to run another one it's where it's using only the 10 gigabits per second one. So yeah, so let's go ahead and move over to my computer. Okay, so right now I'm in the back of my computer here, and I know it's kind of dark and dirty, but if you look here, I have USB ports where there's little numbers on the bottom. You see where it says 10? 1010. So those are those ports can only run at 10 megabits per second. Um, I think it's 3.2 Gen 1. But I have a Type C here, where it's actually 3.2 Gen 2 by 2 because it has a little 20 on the bottom there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm currently using it right now, but I only have one port. I'm gonna unplug this, but I can't unplug it now because everything's feeding off of this guy with me recording this video. But I'll do a screen capture without it because I don't need that without the camera. So I'm gonna unplug this guy, plug in the hard drive, the external drive, and I know that I'm going to be running USB 3.2 2 by 2, the fastest speed that the drive can handle on this USB port, which will match the speed that's advertised. So yeah, so I'm going to unplug this guy here, plug the hard drive in, and we'll see. We'll do a speed test on it. Okay, so now that I move some stuff around, I'm going to use this USB 20 port here. So this is a fast guy. So I'm gonna plug this USB-C wire that it came with the drive. So now it's plugged into the port there, and this is the drive here. So I'm gonna kind of leave it hanging. So let's just leave it here for now, so that you guys know that it's plugged in there. Then I'm gonna move over to the other camera here. Okay, so now here is the program. I'm gonna pretty much just run it standard, two passes, just a 1 gig file. And I'm going to use the D drive here, which is the drive, which is a Fanxiang drive that I just plugged in. And then let's go ahead and start the test now. Let's start all of it. And there is a little blue light on this guy here to tell you that it's reading right there in the back. So there's a little blue LED that tells you that data is being accessed while it's doing this thing. Okay, there you have it. So this is so you want to look at the top box here, this part here. This is what's going to be the closest speed test to what the manufacturer is claiming. And as you can see, it's pretty quick. They say 2000 read, but it's 1831. I think that's quick enough. I do have overhead on this computer because I have a lot of stuff plugged into it. So there's a lot of data moving in around with the multiple USB ports that I'm using. So I think this is pretty quick, pretty close to what they're advertising. And the write, I believe, was 1700 write speeds that they're advertising on this product, and I think it's pretty close to it as well. So yeah, I think it's pretty quick. So pretty quick device. Just make sure, like I said, you have the hardware to support it, and make sure that you're using the wires that supports it as well. So just to show you guys, I'm gonna plug this USB into a slower USB port on this computer, and then you guys will see the difference that it makes when you're not utilizing when you have a uh, slower hardware that this drive can down speed to it, but you won't be using the full potential of the speed of the drive if you have an older computer. All right, so now I am in front of my computer. This USB-A port is a slower port. I think it's 3.0. So I'm going to just use the adapter here, and then I'm going to plug it into the drive. And Windows already picked it up. I could hear it. So let me see if I could pop this drive somewhere so it doesn't fall over. Then let's go to our screen again. And then I'm on my screen capture here. And then now I'm going to run it. I'm just going to do a quick one pass. And this is the D drive here, the 500 gig drive. And I'm just going to run all of it for you guys. And you'll see the difference between the speed of the drive here. And here you see the blue light is flashing here. That's doing a speed test. Oh, I'm kind of blocking it. There it is. Running right now. So looking at the speed here, I don't even think it's 3.0. I think I'm using a 2.0 header on the uh, motherboard, so the speed's really slow here. It's not even using 3.0 speed. So what I'll do is I have a spare USB port in the back I see it have the 10 gigabit per second tag on it. So I'm going to move this over. So yeah, so as you can see, different USB port. If you have a slower port, it's going to run at slower speed. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the back here. Okay, so we see here, this guy here is capable of doing 10 gigabits per second, this USB-A port. So I'm going to plug this guy in here now, because I know that could do at least 10 gigabits per second. So I hear that it took, I heard that it popped in. So now I'm going to run the speed test based off of that port here. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my desktop. Okay, so I'm going to run it again. I'm just going to do single again. And let's see the speed difference running on USB 3.0 with only 10 gigabit per second speed here. Okay, there you have it. So this is uh, running at USB 3.2 Gen 1, 10 gigabits per second here. So it's pretty damn right on the dot with running half speed here using earlier generation of USB 3.2. So yeah, so this is pretty much just a quick demonstration of 3 different USB speed ports that gave you 3 different results. The good thing is this hard drive, this external drive works with all 3 USB ports. It just pretty much down speeds based off of your hardware port speed. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's a quick demonstration, unboxing and demonstration of the speed of this device. Um, if you guys like the video, you know what to do. And like always, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.